Ayo, and welcome to Callum's Corner.
I can't lie, I wasn't sure how to start off today's video, so I just let the British icon himself, Callum, do it for me. But anyway, we're in a tournament match. This is round 1 of Stonehenge's tournament. Big shout out to him. I've been in a few of his tournaments before, and there's always a cash prize, which is just a massive W for the community. You know, not everyone is kind enough to be giving away cash prizes like that. So big shout out to Stonehenge. And yeah, we're up against Steeler. Pretty good player. This is in Crit Me With Your Best Shot meta, and this guy has a pretty scary rank 3 massacre, which most people would ban, which I probably should ban, but I want to use my 6-star massacre. And it's not like the rank 3 is even that much stronger than the 6-star, because this meta, massacre kills pretty much anything in a single special 2, whether he's a 6-star, whether he's a rank 3 7-star. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. I definitely don't need to ban his massacre unless I don't get mine, which may be what happened. But we did get OG Scarlet Witch. You know, I'd say the 3 best champions this meta is OG Scarlet Witch, Juggernaut, and Massacre. There's plenty of OP champs like Storm, Sasquatch. I could go on. But I'd say those 3 are the top 3. By far, I'd say they are in a league of their own, must-haves, if you will. And I'm going to pick up Destroyer here, just because he's a pretty decent defender. He has got Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk does counter Destroyer because he can evade, which counts as a intercept. But it's not the fastest because, you know, it's Spider-Punk and he hasn't been buffed yet. He's kind of shit. I banned his Man-Thing. I did ascend my 6-star Man-Thing for this meta, but I don't have a rank 3 science champ, so I've been struggling against Man-Things time-wise. You know, even if I get Man-Thing down, I'm probably going to lose on time most of the time. So I've just took Man-Thing out of my deck and started banning him for now until I can rank 3 either Hulk or Titania. I banned Serpent because I always have Serpent and he has a big dumb rank 3. Fuck Serpent. And I banned Sunspot. You know, the last ban could be many champs, but Sunspot, he has it rank 3. He's a nuke, and I don't have him in my deck. So, yeah, I figured I'd just ban the big rank 3 Sunspot. But first match here, he's going Massacre versus Havoc, and I'm going Scarlet Witch versus Bullseye. And this match is just a RNG fiesta. We need good RNG on either the Power Steal and Power Drain and Power Lock, or if we get good RNG with the regen, it doesn't matter, because even if Bullseye throws a special one, we will heal all that back, because Scarlet Witch's regen is stupidly OP. But that fight was done before I could even finish my sentence, which, yeah, Scarlet Witch just cracked this meta. She's actually insane. I still say I prefer Massacre because, you know, there's no RNG with Massacre. You're pretty much guaranteed a sub 30-second fight. But Scarlet Witch is definitely more versatile than Massacre, that's the thing. So, yeah, it's definitely close. I prefer Massacre, but Scarlet Witch is probably better. And he did that fight really well. Havoc's a pretty solid defender this meta, because whenever you crit Havoc, you're going to get a Plasma on yourself. So this meta, it just makes him a much scarier defender. If you don't have a armor up champion like Warlock, not Red Skull, because Red Skull, he's slow as shit this meta. I definitely do not recommend running Red Skull unless you have a rank 3 7-star. And the only reason you want to run him is because he has that heal block and he's a domino counter. So, yeah, he can counter a few fights at rank 3, but I definitely wouldn't put him in the deck if he's a 6-star especially. And next fight, we're going up against this Destroyer. As you all know, Destroyer, pretty tough defender this meta, because you have to intercept. And when Destroyer dashes at you, he goes unstoppable. So it's kind of hard to intercept. But what I plan to do is just build up my Ruptures until I've got enough that I think the SB2 will kill. And when I do, I'm going to intercept with the Relic. And if you intercept with the Relic, you're not going to get hit in the face. I do need to make a bit of an announcement. I mentioned this on a post I made a few days ago, but I need to mention this in a video. There is going to be a few changes coming to my channel, and whilst I get hit by that special 2, we're going to talk about that, since this is a pretty long video, and yeah, this is just the perfect opportunity for me to talk about it. So I'm going to start making videos on different games Now, I'm not going to forget about MCOC, of course, and MCOC is going to still be the main focus of this channel. But I'm going to start making videos on different games and just gaming in general. I have a video planned. It's going to be like a retrospective on the fighting game genre as a whole, because the fighting game genre, definitely my favorite genre of games. They're the games I like playing the most. After all, MCOC is a fighting game, and I will be mentioning it in my video along with every single different type of fighting game I can think of. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken, Smash Bros, even PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. I'm going to make a entire retrospective on the fighting game genre. So that's going to be my first non-MCOC video. Well, it still will have a bit of MCOC in it, because of course this is a fighting game and I'll be mentioning it, but it will be my first non-MCOC video. So yeah, I hope a lot of you watch it. I hope you all enjoy it, and we'll see how it goes. Of course, MCOC is still going to be the main focus of this channel, but I really do want to start making content on other games. I'm not sure if I'm going to start streaming other games, because, you know, I'm pretty mid in most of the games. I just like playing them. MCOC is the only game I'm actually good at, but yeah, I'm mid at most other games. I just want to start making videos on them. So I don't know if I'll start streaming them. Maybe, because, you know, it doesn't have to be a stream based on skill. It can be a funny stream. You will love it when I rage on MCOC. I can guarantee you now, my rage on other games is way worse, because I'm way worse at other games. So the rage just gets 10 times worse. So yeah, maybe I will stream some other games. It will probably be a laugh. Enough waffling about that though. We won the first game. We're moving on to the second game. This is best of 3, by the way. So first person to win 3 matches advances in the tournament. And Steeler places Spider-Punk, which he's probably trying to bait out my Stealthy. But if I use Stealthy here, I won't have the best option for Destroyer. I could use Sassy again, but I want to put Sasquatch on defense. So I'm going to use Atuma, because he has Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch has that insane regen, so she's just going to run through Atuma really fast and not take any thorns damage. Might as well use him on attack. And the problem with Spider-Punk on defense is when you try to intercept him, he will evade you. So he can be a solid defender this meta. But my guy clearly did not know about the Atuma cook. Off Atuma's SB1, we gain True Sense. Or is it True Strike? Or True Accuracy? One of them. There's too many true things. Why is there so many abilities that start with True and that counter evade? All 3 of them counter evade. Why do we need so many of basically the same thing? But yeah, he has one of those 3. I can't remember. But anyway, all you need to know is that he counters evade on his SB1. And, you know, Spider-Punk, he has no health because he's a spider character. And all the male spider characters have no health, but not the female ones. Silk and Penny actually have a decent health pool, but every male spider character has a small health pool, which is a strange decision. Very strange choice there. But yeah, that was decent. Definitely not the fastest, but I mean, what you expecting off Atuma? That's about as good as it gets, man. And he did pretty well against Domino, but of course he took that nice unavoidable damage. I'm going to drop Cersei here. Cersei's a little bit of a Scarlet Witch trap. Scarlet Witch can do her with some good RNG, but it's actually not a great matchup, because Cersei will gain that glancing buff, and that just is going to screw over Scarlet Witch. On top of that, Cersei gains loads and loads of buffs, so MD is going to push Scarlet Witch to a special 3. So I was hoping to trap him there, but he didn't fall for it. He used Massacre instead, which was the right call. And I'm going to use Stealthy for this Destroyer. Destroyer is immune to slow, so we can't use the slow to stop that unstoppable. But Stealthy, he doesn't need the guaranteed crits from intercepting. He can get almost guaranteed crits because he gains a precision from using his special 1. So that's just how we're going to play him. He's basically a ideal counter for Destroyer this meta. A lot of people are asking if it's worth running suicides for this meta, and in general, for most people, I would actually say no. Running suicides can be the right choice, but it really depends on your deck, what champions you have ranked up. But for most people, for 90% of people, for the average person's roster, suicides is definitely not the way to go this season, because health matters so much more in Battlegrounds this Crit Me season than last Crit Me season. So yeah, suicides are just not nearly as viable. They're definitely worth running if you have the roster for it, but not many people have the roster for it. And here I can massacre anything he places down. He decides to put down Photon, which is the biggest defender he has, probably the best chance he has, but either way he's cooked, because I'm just going to play Scarlet Witch on defense. The Scarlet Witch is a menace on defense, because you know, if you're guaranteed critting her, if you're critting every hit against Scarlet Witch, you're going to activate all her defensive abilities like power gain, like that power drain, that annoying power drain, what power drains you both to 0 power. And we can't forget about the poisons. Do not sleep on the poisons. Once you get 2 or 3 on you, it's over. That's about 30% of your health. It's surprising how much damage Scarlet Witch's poisons actually do. Yeah, it shocked me, man. She's honestly one of the best defenders for this meta. As you can see, took 30% health of one of the best attackers there, which is crazy. Not many defenders can do that at all this meta. So Scarlet Witch, she is probably better than Massacre, to be fair, because she's a dual threat. She's a menace on offense and defense. But I still way prefer Massacre on attack, and I've missed using Massacre so much. He has sucked for the last like 4 or 5 Battleground seasons, and you know, I always used to use Massacre. He was in my deck for like 10 seasons in a row or something stupid. I love the character, and I've really missed using him. So yeah, I'm just happy I get to use him again, and I'm happy he's back to being one of the best attackers in game, because in any meta Massacre does work. He is easily a top 5, maybe even top 3 Battlegrounds attacker, man. He's so insane. He's lost a bit of versatility with all the new defenders coming out, but not much, not much. He's still one of the most versatile champs in game, with some of the most insane damage and really nice utility. You know, he has pretty strong defensive ability accuracy reduction, which is the thing that makes Crossbones so OP. It's not as strong as Crossbones is, but you know, it shouldn't be, because that'd be broken. Also, let me know down in the comments if you want to see a crit me with your best shot guide, because I'm open to making one. I know there's a few out there already though, so you know, I'm kind of on the edge of making it, but if you want to see it, I'll definitely make it. And I'm going to make a spreadsheet for it where you should have so many counters for a certain defender. You'll see what I mean if I make the video. So if you want that, definitely leave a comment down below, let me know, and I will make a guide for crit me. But I'm kind of cooked this round. My draft is not the best. I did not get any of the OP attackers. We're going to be using Havoc against Mephisto, which should work because Havoc is Incinerate immune, and you know, Havoc, he has a pretty decent special too when it crits. It's far from the best. It's far from the best mutant special too, but it's decent, man. So we could definitely get this fight down, but we get cooked. We get cooked so hard. You'll see about halfway into the fight, I just lose all ability to intercept, and Mephisto just doesn't throw his special attack. Honestly, man, AI is so peak right now. I got hit on a dash back there. That was my fault, to be fair. That was definitely my fault. But here, he's just refusing to let me intercept him, and I get hit by a special 1. I'm gonna have to throw my special 2, otherwise I'll get pushed to a special 3 because of that stupid passive power gain that Havoc has, which is never really useful because it's barely any power, but it can push you to a special 3. So if anything, it's a bad thing more than a good thing, Havoc's power gain. I'm not a fan of it, man. But I'm misremembering this fight a bit. This was definitely not an AI issue. Looking at this, this was a skill issue through and through. I just played this terribly. I got hit by a special 2, a special 1, hit on the dash back. Damn, peak gameplay right here. But it's fine. I was probably going to lose this match either way, because, you know, Havoc, he's far from the fastest champ as it is, never mind in crit me. Don't think we would have been able to get the fight down quicker, better than that. Maybe if everything went perfect, I got perfect AI, maybe. but I doubt it. And yeah, now I'm just cooked. I've got Juggernaut, but Juggernaut isn't even good for any of his defenders because he's got Photon and he's got Scarlet Witch. Jugs does not work for these two defenders. He doesn't work for Scarlet Witch because Scarlet Witch also places a bunch of non-damaging debuffs on you consistently. And he places Photon. I'm going to play Cersei just to hope to stall him a bit because I know I can get that Photon down really fast with Nova. I just need a defender that's going to stall him a bit. I don't think a Tuma would have been the right call because if he used Scarlet Witch, he could have easily beaten me with some decent RNG. But he decided to go Hulk. So at this point, you know, I knew I won this round because Hulk, definitely not the best option for Cersei. This meta anyway. And man, Nova's so OP on attack this meta. The main problem with Nova on attack is just when he doesn't crit, because there's such a big massive difference in when Nova crits and he doesn't crit. He does crit pretty often, to be fair to him, because he has a really high crit chance. But in Crit Me With Your Best Shot, yeah, his damage just off the charts, man. Keep in mind this is a 6-star and I'm easily taking rank 3 7-stars with 51k points, 30 maybe 40 seconds at a push, and this is only a 6-star, man. Wait until I get my hands on a duped 7-star Nova. It's over, bro. It's over. Like, I'm gonna be doing fights in like 20 seconds with him. I'm gonna be doing like bullseyes in like 30 seconds with him, 100% health, because my Ascended Nova, he just doesn't have enough damage to get a rank 3 bullseye down most of the time unless I get really good crit RNG. But a 7-star Nova, especially with the crit rate and stat focus, oh my god, man, I would be nuking bullseyes all day. I would be doing rank 3 Atumas in like 20 seconds, and that's genuinely because I can finish a rank 3 Atuma with my 6-star Nova in like 38 seconds in a generic meta with no specific nodes. So yeah, a rank 3 7-star Nova, oh my god, man, he would cook so hard. And he plays the Scarlet Witch, which is definitely the right call. It's the only call he could have made realistically. He has Nova defenders. What's he gonna do? Play stealthy and he'll just die in like a single special 2. But my plan with Sasquatch here is I want to build up my ruptures without getting the guaranteed crits, and then just get the guaranteed crit before I drop my special 2. But yeah, things they go a bit south, man, because I accidentally intercepted there. I did not mean to intercept. When you don't want the AI to be aggressive, they're aggressive. It is very peak. But yeah, there's still a decent chance we could have got this down, but I just got really unlucky there and I power drained her. I didn't even have the guaranteed crits, and after I power drained her, I got myself guaranteed crits. I just keep intercepting in this match by accident, which is really annoying because it's normally difficult to intercept this meta. But yeah, it's all good, man. What's not all good is the AI though. Come on, you must have noticed it. You must have noticed the AI is significantly more difficult to intercept this Battlegrounds meta than it was last season or the season before. Soon as Crit Me comes around, the AI gets a bit dodgy, gets a bit tricky to intercept. Seems a bit sus to me. It seems like Kabam has messed with the AI a bit, for sure. And you know, it can be annoying, but at least it's the same for everyone. If you think of it like that, it's terrible for everyone. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's still a mean thing from Kabam to do, a totally unnecessary thing, which makes the game less fun. But hey, it's not the worst thing since it's equal for everyone. But you know, in my opinion, they should really just add a permanent aggressive node to Battlegrounds. A permanent node that just makes the defenders aggressive. That would really make Battlegrounds so much more fun, man, because where most of the rage comes from is when the AI is just such a dick. Like, there's no other way to put it. The AI just becomes stupid. It becomes OP. Like, I'm borderline thinking that the AI is better than me nowadays because it sidesteps me, it light intercepts me. I feel like there's nothing I can do. I feel like the AI is better than me. It's getting smarter and smarter, man. It's learning my every move. But anyway, we're 2-1 If we win this match, we advance in the tournament. If we lose this match, we'll have to play another match, and that will decide who advances. Now, I got a really good draft here. I really outdrafted Steeler, so he's kind of cooked. There's not much he can do. He has the rank 3 bullseye, and if I get unlucky with switch, you know, that can go wrong, but it most likely will not go wrong because switch is just silly. He places domino. I decide to go red skull, which, you know, red skull's not going to get any of his shock damage, none of his SB1 damage, so he's pretty mid this meta. But he's still accounted to domino, he's still accounted to Mr. Sinister, so if he's rank 3, might as well keep him in the deck because he can do some tricky matchups still. Red skull is total arse on defense though, and you'll see that very soon, because what makes red skull a decent defender normally is his armor ups, because red skull actually has a pretty small health pool, but of course his armor ups make him really tanky. But with guaranteed crits, also his armor ups also give him critical resistance, which means you're less likely to crit against him. But of course with guaranteed crits, you're going to bypass most of that armor, and he's not going to have any of that critical resistance. None of that's going to matter. So yeah, red skull, he's complete arse on defense this meta. You know, you can still make a mistake hitting his block trying to intercept, but other than those rare occasions, he's pretty mid on defense this meta, like he has been most metas recently. You know, I really regret rank 3 in my red skull, but you know, I made an entire video on that. I don't need to get into that too much this video. And you know, I hear everyone saying Joe is really good for this meta, but I've not really seen that many impressive fights off him. That's decent. 53 seconds for a Sasquatch is decent this meta, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing that's making me want to rank up my Joe. Maybe at rank 3 though. Maybe he just gets a lot stronger, because some champions are like that, like Bullseye. My rank 2 Bullseye, he does shit on defense, he gets cooked. But rank 3 Bullseyes, man, the block damage, the bleed damage, it's just too much. And he places red skull here, so I'm just going to go for the win. I'm going to place my trickiest defender and just jugs this. Normally, jugs versus red skull, not the best matchup, but this meta, yeah, it's a absolute nuke. And remember, Scarlet Witch is really ass for Cersei, especially this meta. So there's not much he can do here. He's going to have to use Bullseye on attack. And Bullseye, he's not the fastest champion as it is, and he has no bleed damage this meta, so he's actually slower than usual because he already has guaranteed critical hits, but he's missing the bleed damage this meta. So yeah, he sucks on attack really hard. And this is a really easy matchup. We're just going to use Jugs Unstoppable to get the 3 easy intercepts. But that's going to be the end of the video. Let me know if you enjoy me uploading these tournament matches. If you do, if this video gets to, let's say, 200 likes, I'll definitely upload round 2 when I do it. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.